Hi there, it's Mark here again, and welcome to this unboxing of my brand new Lunchbox Evo. I've got Rob on the camera.
Hello!
And look, I've already built it.
Wow!
No, not really, I'm only joking. This belongs to Mr. Rob Brennan RC, doesn't it, Rob?
Certainly does.
And this would be a slightly different unboxing because we've got the benefit of Rob's superior knowledge. He's laughing.
If I can remember anything.
Yeah, of how this all goes together and what the major differences are between this and your stock standard
Everything.
Everything, yeah. Guys, it's worth watching this, isn't it, Rob? Because there are so many differences. It looks on the surface, there's just a few odds and bobs like the oil shocks and the suspension, but there's quite a lot more than that, isn't there, dude?
There is, yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
So, without further ado, we'll look at this a bit later.
Yeah.
We've gone through the bits and you can see exactly what you get. Look at that. And not almost non-bouncing lunchbox. So, right then, Rob, let's get the lid off this.
Okay.
Oh, right then. It's quite a heavy box, isn't it, Rob?
It is, yeah.
And a lovely bit of Tamiya artwork as usual, isn't it? Oh, it's come off all right, dude.
Wow.
So I got this, guys, for, that's me throwing the box, don't worry, an absolute bargain from Time Tunnel, I think. No ESC, but it was about 144. Also I can highly recommend Neil at Time Tunnel Models.
Yeah.
And I've also got a servo, Rob.
Cool.
So he's thrown that in the box. That was an E-Tronics waterproof 15 kg metal gear. Obviously doesn't come with a kit, guys. So what I'll do, Rob, is I'll quickly pull the bags out.
Right.
So yeah, there's some suspension parts by the look of it.
Yes.
We've got wheels, and what we'll do, we'll get them all out the bags so you can have a proper look. There's your front mount in it to hold the axle. You've got your windscreens. Chrome bits.
Wow.
Foot body, and we're not going to be using those.
No, we don't use them
for the old kit.
body mounts.
See, I told you Rob would be useful, didn't I? We've got another, I think that's the last bag of plastic, Rob.
It is.
So you've got your motor mounts and stuff.
Yeah.
Some new parts there, I think.
Yeah.
As we'll see in a minute. And then we've got two great big bags of chevron wheels. You know what I'm going to do, Rob? I know you did this, but I'm going to have to do it. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be kind. I'm going to do that, look. And I'm going to do this. Oh, look at this. Right then, dude.
Difference.
Ooh. Have a sit down after that. Yeah, there's one for you, Rob. Ooh. Lovely. Ooh, they feel lovely. Look, they're Rob, nice and squidgy. Right then. And one of the major differences in this new Evo kit is we've got a coloured.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Body shell. ABS body, obviously.
Yeah.
And like the standard kit comes with a white body, doesn't it? But
it does.
And you didn't paint yours, did you, dude?
No.
And I think it looks great. So you know what? I was going to do mine different, but I'm going to just go box art. Not going to bother painting it because if you roll it over and scuff it, it's still going to be yellow. Yeah, so I really like that, guys.
Yeah.
I said there is more plastic bits.
Yeah.
Chassis, and that is the same as the original, isn't it, Rob?
I think so, yeah.
And then we've got the gearbox halves, which we said before in your video were the same, but they've got a couple of more lugs on them, though, in this kit, I think, maybe. I think Mal said that.
Yeah, possibly.
Wibbly wobbly for Pete Wiley. And then we've got the lunchbox box.
Yeah.
We'll open that in a sec. All your hardware in there. We've got a brand new Lunchbox Evo instruction manual, and it is different, isn't it, Rob?
It is,
completely different to the stock kit's manual. Tamiya warning thingy.
Yeah.
Don't need that. And your lovely Lunchbox stickers with your new short-haired Vanessa. Got to be careful how I say that.
Yeah.
Barbara's beaver likes her. Lovely. What am I doing, Rob?
I don't know. Chuck that away.
Right then. So we'll just get everything out of the bag. So we're back in a sec. So there we have it.
Yeah.
A lot more parts than it first appeared,
Yes.
I think, Rob. Especially in these bags as well. So very quickly go through. We've done the body.
Yeah.
We've done the lovely tyres.
Yes.
All four are the same. The chassis, as I said, I think it is the same as the original.
I think there's a couple of differences.
It's not 100%, but you know.
The shock mounts.
You got these are the old body mounts. We don't use those because the new body's mounted on with 8 screws, isn't it? And it's 7mm lower, so
four.
Four each side, I think it is, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Those are those are your exhausts.
Right, see, good job Rob's here. Like I say, there's front grille and the rear bumper, and yeah, your exhaust. You've got big old good front bumper. We're not going to need that with my driving.
The same.
You've got the sunroof.
Yeah.
Like I say, that holds the battery.
It does.
And holds the front suspension, doesn't it? And
yes.
Do you use these now? These shock parts? These tops?
No.
Oh, right. So we don't use those. So you're going to have spares, guys. Here's your front arms.
Yeah.
Double wishbone suspension now. So there's a top adjustable rod, isn't there?
It is, yeah.
These are your rear links.
Yeah.
That's for the rear suspension, is it, Rob?
It is for the diff.
Right, and you said these are the servo mounts here
they are
at the front, so they're different as well. So the servo is in a different position, isn't it, Rob?
It is, yeah.
So that's another thing, they've centred that up, haven't they?
Yeah.
Your four wheels, so you've got a front and a rear on each of the sprues there. Windscreen that you've got to screw into the front of the body. And I've got this other parts tree here. Again, this is a new one. This is a brace that goes between the front shock towers there, doesn't it?
It does, yes.
Between there, strengthens that up a bit because it is a bit flexy. So that's another good upgrade we've got here. What are these, Rob? These are the front axle uprights.
Yes, they are.
You got the rear mounts for the rear suspension.
Yeah.
For the gearbox. These are for the shocks, aren't they?
Yeah, they're the same as the original.
Cool. And this is what you told me about. There's this new part here.
Yeah.
Which bolts onto the motor. And then that hole has a ball bearing in it with a hole in it.
Yeah, a ball joint.
So a pivot goes in there.
Great big one.
And the whole of the, well, we can show them in a minute on yours, can't we? The whole of the rear suspension moves in all directions, which is pretty damn cool. And these again, what are these, Rob? Are those for the rear suspension?
They are, yes.
So there's more links for the back. It's you call it a multi-link suspension.
They do.
Right then, so that's all the main parts. Oh, apart from, of course, gearbox.
Yeah.
And the wheel mounts, or the wheel drives, or wheel adapters. Yeah, I'll get there, Rob. This is an extra, isn't it? For
it is.
If you want to run X adapters in your wheels, but you will need extra bearings for those, guys. Beware of that if you're going to put different wheels on. But I think most people will go with the stock wheels, don't you?
Yeah.
Marbucci 540 stock silver can. I won't be putting that in, Rob.
No.
Not sure what I will put in yet, but it'll be a bit faster than that. Let's go through, and we've got servo saver parts.
Yep.
You've got your gears for the gearbox and the diff. You've got your little planetary gears there, or spider gears, some people call them. Oh. That's stock, isn't it?
Planetary gears.
Planetary, there you go.
Yes.
Parts bag A. First thing we see there is a real hop up for this kit.
Yes.
Full set of ball bearings. Well done, Tamiya, for that. You've got, is that the spur gear, Rob?
It is.
We've got a spur, we've got the wheelie bar mount there in metal. We've got the metal axles. You've got a 10-tooth pinion, I think it is. It looks like brass, doesn't it?
It does.
And are those two angle brackets, I don't know if you get them there, Rob.
Yeah.
Those are for the front shocks, aren't they?
They are, yes.
See, I guessed quite well there, didn't I?
You did.
And that's pretty much, you know, screws, washers, nuts and bolts. Parts bag B, we've got the steering uprights there, haven't we?
Yep.
The steering axles. Got some more ball bearings. We've got a new bar for the rear suspension.
It is, yes, sir.
Another metal bar for the rear. And yeah, again, like I said, screws, washers, screw pins, and ball adapters or ball ends for the tie rods. Nice one. Parts bag C, we've got the front and rear springs, which are different, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, different, but they're the same in this front to back.
Okay. More ball bearings, but wow, yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
And you know, we've got some little tie rods there, and yeah, nuts and bolts and washers.
Coolio.
Last plastic bag, we've got 2 bottles of soft Tamiya damper oil, which is cool. We've got your box wrench, you've got your grease, the strap, and some double-sided tape.
Excellent.
And last but not least, of course, we've got the bodies here. So that's a set for each oil shock, top and bottom cap, and then you've got all these adjuster parts, different valves. So you can play around to your heart's content with the suspension settings. And I think that's it, Rob.
I think so, yeah.
So all we're going to do now is just have a quick look at your lovely lunchbox. And yeah, we'll get this video finished.
Coolio.
So thanks for bringing your lovely lunchbox over, Rob.
No problem,
you can see now the major difference that you can actually see visually is the suspension, really, isn't it?
It is.
Not a lot else. So we'll have a quick look at that, just so you can see how it's set up. So at the front there, we've got now, well, it is double wishbone. We wouldn't call it a wishbone at the top. It's an adjustable arm, but that means you can adjust the camber now, can't you?
You can.
Which was fixed. And the wheel pretty much stays in one plane, doesn't it, when it goes up and down, which isn't the case with the original.
Oh, God,
there's those lovely ball bearings in action.
Yeah.
You've also got the central mounted servo and the equal length of the tie rods or steering arms. Pretty nice. Those shocks feel really good, mate, don't they?
They do.
And then I'll just swivel it around. At the back, you can see the way this works. So it goes in left and right, it moves, and up and down and all around, which is pretty cool. There's these bottom links here. There's a torsion bar in there as well, isn't there?
There is.
And you probably can't see, but that ball joint is right down in there, isn't it?
It is,
the whole thing pivots on. And yeah, that's your lovely Evo lunchbox. Look at that beauty. All I need to say now, as usual, is if you've got this far, thanks for sticking with us. Thanks for watching, and I hope to catch you on the next one. And so does Rob.
I do.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
We'll just talk.
Yeah.
Stuff.
And all that. And all of that.
We're going, you ready for it?
Lunchboxes, yes. And we are recording.
Lunchboxes are a go-go.
Yes.